Hey everyone, and welcome to a new Forsaken killer swap. I guess today we're making a survivor swap, swapping the survivors into killers. And today we're making the Galanker! The Galanker! You know who we're talking about, our favorite robot, or not, if you're like the killer or just, you know, slasher. Because, oh my lord. I'm so sorry, Slasher. I want to use a meme that I made here. Hold on, I'll show it up on screen. Let's jump right into the video. We got exciting stuff to work on. I made a full animation with a variant version of the outro. So be excited for that. By the way, I actually do talk about some animation parts, so if you're an animator, stay tuned. There is, as to half the video, I talk about what I do with my animation, how I do animation. So enjoy the video. Okay, peeps and geeks, explainers and entertainers, my little lollies. Welcome back to another video. I bet I already did the intro, but I just wanted to do that, and I'm probably going to forget that I did that by the time I'm editing this. So, Sunrave, editor Sunrave, surprise! Anyways, let's go ahead and hop into this craziness over here. We're gonna do Killer Veronica. Now, I know that you see the references already, and you're probably thinking in your head, what the heck? That's the same reaction I'm thinking, okay? When I look up Killer Veronica, these are the two references I get. And again, these are the people go be kind to them and support them now. She's kind of like half skateboard, half robot, dude. So yeah, that's kind of where we're going right now. I don't know if that's a good idea, but it isn't an idea. So we're gonna cough her legs real quick. There we go. Now, what it looks like, which this is a very interesting artistic decision, but from what it looks like, my eyes do not deceive me. This is her skateboard. This right here is her skateboard. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is her skateboard, right? So I could just, you know, like do that. What do we think? What do we think, chat? Are we feeling this right now? Are we feeling this right now? Because I don't know if I'm feeling it. Okay. That of course I'm gonna change this. I don't think it's gonna be like this. We're gonna probably, of course, make this bigger. She's like a centaur, right? Could have, God, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Now, what I was thinking, so we're gonna give her an attach point. This is gonna look pretty cursed for the majority, I feel, right? This is gonna look very cursed. But what I'm thinking, right, to make this more proportionally accurate, I guess, because you wanted a proportional, accurate skateboard girl, right? That's what we want, right? I'm really questioning life right now. Really questioning everything. I already made robot legs a long time ago. If you've been a long time fan, I made robot legs a long time ago. Watch. Here it is, guys. You guys remember the trench bleeder? Goodness, this is an old file. But yep, I have the trench bleeder from Pressure. I made this. Well, like, okay, can't say that. I can't say that I made the trench bleeder. That's no, that's not true. I made a model of the trench bleeder a long time ago from Pressure. So we're gonna delete the body of this. We're gonna slowly delete all of this junk we don't need. I put way too much detail into this. By the way, fun fact, when making the trench bleeder for Pressure, not when making it, but as I was like modeling this just for fun on my own, the creator of Pressure took inspiration from my work. So, little fun fact about me. And he actually put that in the game. So, love that. Thank you, Theo. Okay. What I want is these legs. The reason why? Yeah, I feel like it's obvious. I don't know what makes it not obvious, to be honest. But, like, these guys should be rigged pretty well already. Oh, no, they're not. What happened here? They're not very well rigged. They're a little bit wonky. It's okay. We love that for them. We're gonna change the like majority of probably of this design because it's, you know, not for Veronica at all. So, but it should fit her pretty nicely. Move this up. We want it to be that tall. That's a little bit ridiculously tall. This is probably going to be one of my more ambitious ones, I'll be honest. So we need to completely replace this bottom side with wheels. Okay, so this is going to be kind of like a weird story to just kind of tell. But pretty much, I'm making a car.
Pull off your skin.
And so, like, I'm remodeling a car. Let's just say that. I'm remodeling a car. It's a very accurate car, as you can tell right here. I'm using that car's wheels in this model. You'll see it soon. It's a really cool car. Okay, I don't know if I'm happy with the length of her arm. But you see what I'm doing? I'm expanding her hand, her arms, whatever, and adding these like very robotic-esque parts to her. This creates the visual storytelling. Yeah, there we go. That's probably a better way of saying it. Like maybe she's like just corrupted. Maybe she maybe worked on herself and she extended her arms.
She didn't have to cut me off. Think I like it never happened that we were nothing. I don't even need.
I don't know why she would do that, but you know what? You know, I'm not gonna question her. She's her own. What the heck? What did I just say? She's her own.
Incredible.
She's her own person, you know? I'm not gonna question it. You can. Yeah, I really don't know, guys. I really don't know. Like, I'm looking at this more and I'm like, man, it's weird. It's funky, dude. It's funky as a monkey, bro. Do I like it? I don't know. Add her back wheels, or back legs, I guess. Hum. I really don't know about this creation that I've created. This thing that I've created. This being. Does this look cursed? Yes. Does it look crazy? Yes. Does it look cool? I don't know. We'll figure it out. You guys will figure it out. We'll figure it out, right? I'll take a picture of this and then I'll let you guys react to this. And if you react poorly, then maybe that's a sign. Maybe that's a sign. It's like if you guys be like, oh my eyes. Like, what have you done, Sunrave? What have you done to Victoria? Not Victoria. Why do I keep on saying Victoria? Veronica, what have you done? Like, it's such a different design.
Hey, yo!
But different doesn't mean bad. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna duplicate this, make a new file, called this Veronica VEERONICA normal, okay? So now we have two different variants we're gonna go ahead and look at. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna make the normal variant real quick.
This right here is my favorite thing ever. In the history of forever. I think about this every day. I think about this all night long. I stay awake, not sleeping, because I'm thinking about this.
Okay, actually, you know what? I just might make this. I should have done this. I should have done this. I did do, but we experimented with Centaur Veronica. Now we just have normal Veronica. I don't think this is bad at all. It's definitely not as bold of a statement as the last one, I would say, but it's very nice. Look at this, man. She's pretty cool, honestly. I like her a lot. So this is very much inspired by Transformers. Like, come on, guys, this is just Transformers. But I put skateboards on her back, just like Bumblebee, and like how he has like doors on his back hanging. That's actually exactly what I'm kind of getting the vibe of. Same thing with the, like, her face being covered up by, like, a mask. Just like Bumblebee. So, hopefully you guys know what I'm talking about. If you guys don't, then that's a little bit bad. Come on, guys. If you guys really want to see Veronica Centaur animated, at least, let's get to, like, 4,000 to 5,000 around that, like, range. If you guys really want to see that, I need you guys to see this. I need like a riot to happen or something of you guys seeing Centaur Veronica, because this looks much better in my opinion. I don't know about you guys, but I am now going to focus on texturing and just adding more to the model. So that'll be good. Okay, so I don't know if I'm super happy with her textures. Of course I can go back and add more detail or whatever, which I might do throughout the week. I have no idea. Today's actually Monday, so I started early. Typically, I start these things on Thursday because I'm overwork, stress, and life happens. So But, you know, I've been trying to get back into the schedule. Of course, we got a little bit of that detail here and there for stuff. I think it's not that bad. I think I'm pretty happy with it, but we'll see as this goes on, like how we feel. I think I have some ideas of what I want her like intro and outro to be. I think she like would be cool if like she comes in, skits on the ground, maybe like kicks some dirt up into the camera and like, you know, looks all intimidating, like, I don't know. And then maybe for like her kill stuff, she'll like run over you. She'll just run over you. That would be funny. That would be funny. Okay, I just like spent like probably an hour or so. I would say probably an hour or so, like preparing all of this crap. It was so much. I don't even. My lord. Yeah. So we got some stuff here. We have a Forsaken map, which looks pretty cool. Oh my. There's some secrets in here apparently, but yeah, it's interesting to see the Forsaken map like this because you don't get to, you know, you don't get to see the outlook of, you know, all the little details that they put into this game. It's pretty cool. What I'm thinking is that I'm gonna have my character running down, and then Veronica comes in from the side, jumps onto this wall, jumps onto that wall, and then like wall jumps between the two walls, and then hits my character and slams him down into the ground. That's gonna be like her like outro. The intro I could like have her like maybe grinding like a skateboard down here or something like that, and then like skirting on the ground or something. I don't know. Oh, and just by the way, I'll show you how the rig is. The rig came out pretty nicely. I'm pretty happy with it. She moves fairly well. Of course, if you push her limits, you know, she loses a wheel, but otherwise, everything seems to be working very well. Very Bumblebee-esque, and I like it a lot. I like that Bumblebee inspiration. And even her tail can be shown too. So, it's definitely it's not bad. She can freaking dance it. Look at her. Slay Queen! Slay! Anyways, but yeah. I think what I should do my idea. I think I should do my idea. I don't need to worry about it too much. We're gonna have Veronica over here. You also get to see the height difference between the two. She is a tall girl right now, dude. What I'm thinking, right, is that she starts maybe, you know, back here for the time being. I'm just gonna put her back there, and then get a camera in here. Yeah, so I want it to be like coming out of like zooming out, and then it like reveals Veronica behind me, chasing after me, and then kills me because she wins. I don't know. She's cool like that, you know. By the way, this is just gonna be a plug for myself. I don't even know if I'm gonna put this in the video, but if you're interested in buying my helmet at all, go to my community page, my group on Roblox. It's attached to my YouTube stuff. You can go check it out. Feel free to check it out. You don't have to, but feel free. This is gonna look really scuffed, but this is how like you lay out your scene. Watch this. This is you. I hope hopefully this gives you like a better idea of like what I'm talking about. So he runs, she comes, jumps, and then crushes. I know that's kind of dorky. It looks really scuffed because they're both T-posing practically, but you get the idea. You get the idea, you know? As you saw before, I did some blockout, which was really scuffed up, and I added some goofy sounds to it, but you know, that's how you kind of get the base of like the understanding of what you want to do. Then right now in the background, I'm doing like the main big poses, the strong, crazy poses I want. And I think it's called like blocking or something like that. And then in between those poses, I'm doing what is called, of course, the in-betweens. And that helps kind of like smooth out the animation a bit, and also gives me a greater understanding of where my character is going to go, what actions they're going to do, and where the timing is of like the animation and stuff. After I do the blocking, the in-betweens, I start kind of allowing the animation to play out. So in like full quality, there's a way where you can make it consistent And then smooth. I do consistent at first, but I think it's Bezier. And then that makes everything look smooth and everything. I probably have a visual up here, but it really helps me understand how the animation is going to play out. And after all of that, I start doing cleanup and make sure that all the timing and everything is correct. I just do the important and hard stuff first, and then the easy stuff later. I forgot to record some sections, so yippee, let's go. We love that. But pretty much this is what we got. We got me running, her sliding down, looking all epic, jump, and then crush. And that's kind of what we have right now. Of course, her doing a little, like, cut off her head. I don't know, cut, like, you're dead, you know? Like, I don't know. Now, I was showing this to my dad, actually, and he was just like, that looks really cool, but maybe what you should do at the very end here is make her grab her skateboard and then, like, attack my character with it. To attack my little Sunwave character, whatever. And I was like, oh my god, that's perfect. That sounds like a really crazy idea. Sure. So I'm gonna go ahead and start working on that, like a variant. And I might make an intro animation later, but I think 2 variants is gonna be pretty cool. You'll see that at the end of the video. Oh, but stay tuned. This is interesting, like, animation stuff. I'm thinking to myself, because I'm looking at this helmet, and I'm like, dang, this helmet looks, you know, it looks fine. But I realized I'm smiling, right? Like, I'm happy that I'm about to be freaking killed by Veronica, which I don't think I would be happy, to be honest. So let me go ahead and see if we can go, like, we can select all the stuff. I don't know why Roblox makes this all individual freaking things. Let me go ahead and work on this real quick. This is gonna be tedious, oh my lord. So right now I am working on the second variant, just because I want to make 2 variants, because my dad gave me such a good idea. And she jumps, and then she comes and slices my head off with the skateboard. Yep, that's crazy. But I like it. I think it's cool. It's cool beans, dude. She comes down, shing, and then she's gonna put her arm over here. So yep, pretty darn cool. And then she's gonna put the skateboard behind her back again. Yep. So she flings it behind her. Boom. You go, whoop. Boom. Looks all cool. Jump. Boom. Slice. Boom. You know, she comes in. Jump. Boom. Pretty darn cool. I'm very happy with that. Of course, I'm gonna animate myself getting decapitated. Decapitated. This is kind of man, it's Roblox, guys. It's Roblox. You know, I have nothing to say. I genuinely have nothing to say, because it is bad. That is pretty bad. It's a skateboard. There's not gonna be any blood. So yeah, no, look at this, dude. This is insane. Again, no blood, no nothing like that. This is Roblox, bro. I'm not gonna add that, but still pretty insane. I'm running. Jump, slice. So pretty alright. I'm not loving it, but I think it's alright. Definitely for something I just side little thing that I wanted to create. I don't know if she hits as hard as I want it to, so I don't know, but we'll see. Let me see if I actually make those frames closer on here real quick. I think it's better. I think it's a better impact just changing those frames, but we'll see. Let's see. And boom. I think it's better. It's not the best. Of course, again, I'm more of a modeler than an animator, but I am definitely trying to do my animation, trying to clean up my animation skills. So let me go ahead and render these 2 out, and you guys can go ahead and see, like, the full animation with sound effects and all that good stuff. I guess I should say enjoy the beauty shots. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Thank you for all the support on these crazy videos. It's still crazy to see, like, you know, the influence I have over this just random idea that I had. Like, what happens if survivors were killers? That's all I literally thought to myself. I was like, huh, Yeah, and I think we're getting really close to the end of the series, so I'm probably gonna make a full compilation of all the videos. If you guys want that, please, tell me in the comment section and tell me what you guys thought about this animation. Anyways, you all have a wonderful morning, night, or afternoon. This was Sunrave 3D, and peace out.